Hello crafters, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having an amazing day. In this tutorial we're going to be creating a granny square. I call it my Groovy Granny Square. So let's get started. The first thing we'll do is create a magic circle or circle, and we're going to chain one. To establish our first link, we will chain 3. This first link will establish the first of 4 double crochets. Next, we will double crochet into the circle. So you just yarn over, pull through, and then we'll create 2 more double crochets into the circle for our first cluster. After creating the first cluster, we will chain 2 and start our second cluster. Start off with a double crochet, and we'll add 3 more double crochet for a total of 4 double crochets into the circle. We'll continue with 2 more clusters of 4 double crochet. So you should have a total of 4 clusters or 4 sides to create the first row of the granny square. So we've created our 4 clusters, and we're going to go ahead and tighten up the circle just a little bit. And next we will tie everything together by slip stitching into the top of our first link for the first row. So just find the 2 loops on the top, yarn over, pull on the yarn and bring it through, and that was slip stitch the first row. Next we will slip stitch until we reach our first corner. So look for the V at the top and slip stitch until you get to the corner. We're gonna just cut, go ahead and cut the yarn here at the corner. We're going to begin our second row where we left off or cut the tail. And you can use the same color or a different color. I decided to use this beautiful lilac or purple color to contrast with the pink. And we're going to chain 3 for our first link. We'll double crochet into the same space 2 more times and then chain 2. Then we'll add 3 more double crochets into that same space. This will create our first corner. So you will chain 2 and then double crochet into the next corner, and you're going to put in 4 double crochets into that corner and then chain 2, and you'll continue with this pattern until you get to the other side. So we'll connect this second row by slip stitching into the top of the first link of the second row, and we'll slip stitch into the next corner. Now you can continue with this pattern by using the same technique, and I will demonstrate this in another video, and you can see how you can just continue to add on and grow your granny square as large as you want, or you can just keep it 2 or 3 rows depending on what you're creating. I'll go ahead and use my yarn needle to tidy up the tail the loose tails that you see on the back of the pattern. I'm just going to weave it back into the pattern. So this would be considered the back part of your, whatever you're creating, whatever design you're creating, this would be considered the back part. So I'm just going to weave it in, and then I'm going to just tie the tail ends together, you know, with my hands, or you can go ahead and cut them. And here I'm going to just blend the remaining tail, or the top of the tail, into the top of the material, and then tie everything together and then cut off the tails. So there you have it, the granny squares, two-tier granny squares. I enjoy making these because there's so much you can do with the squares. You can put them in any design pattern, add them to any design pattern. For example, a scarf or a blanket. So I really enjoy making these, and they're easy to make. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And let me know what you think in the comment below. Happy crafting.